What's up, guys? Welcome to another video with Be Our Family, where we're trying to end child slavery by building guitars. So this is a guitar that we built for my wife's cousin, and the original guitar was really bad. It's kind of like a little junior size guitar. The original did not make any notes. It didn't play at all. All it would do was make the screeching awful sound, like when you plugged it in, and so you couldn't hear anything else except for that sound. So I changed the pickup, and I'll put my favorite pickup buying websites in the link below. And I got this pickup, but I didn't just put it in. What I did was I customized it by changing the magnet inside, and so that it would have more of a distortion but still have a balance, and I'll be able to stay clean but be very distorted. This is actually a neck pickup, and I thought that would give us the most diversity on this guitar because it only has one pickup. And so I didn't want it to just blast out just crazy distortion as the bridge pickup would. I wanted to have diversity where you can go from distortion to really nice clean sounds. Another thing we did was we put a push-pull switch. So basically it's like a push-pull, but instead of it just cutting out and being one single coil, it runs in parallel, and so you have two single coils running at the same time. So essentially it turns the humbucker into two single coils, and that gives it a really nice boost and gain and an aggression because they're running together. And I think that gives it a really nice sound. As you see, we gnarlied it up. I thought that would look really cool if we just went ahead and just scuffed it up a lot. And it's really difficult taking off the paint because the wood is so cheap it would just bubble up. And so we're left with all these scars on the guitar, which I thought were really cool and gave it like a nice aesthetic. I also sand down the neck because it was just way too thick and not nice to play. Another thing, let me know if you've had this experience, right? You take a guitar that was basically came down a line. It was basically built by robots, and CNC machines, and you customize it and you put all this work into it, and there's just a different feel, a different character about a guitar that has been loved on and has had a lot of work put into it, that a guitar that comes out straight from China, straight from a CNC machine, doesn't have. And I can attest to that even with, I'd say like even high-end Gibsons, like when you try them in the store, they just feel kind of generic. They feel unique, ungenuine. They're great instruments, but they lack a personalized quality to them. And when I plug this guitar in, I have never heard a guitar that sounds quite like this one. And I feel like because we put in so much work, it has developed its own soul, like its own character, and its own vibe, its own sound. And it doesn't sound anything at all like what I thought it would sound like. And I find that none of the guitars that we make sound exactly what I think like they're gonna sound like in my mind. They all each take on a new character, and they all each take on almost a new personality. And I think that's really cool. And if you're into building guitars, or if you have a custom guitar, let me know if you feel like that's true or if it's just me. Well, let's play this thing. The clean tone is very glassy. Let me put it in that parallel series. You can hear that boost. So let's go back to just a humbucker. Right? Now we split them. There's just that touch of more aggression and more volume. Crunch. Put it back in humbucker. Well, the gain is, there's not a lot of gain on here right now. Split them. You can hear that difference. And a lot more distortion now. Split. It's got like this classic Strat vibe for me, and I really like it. It's not like any of the other guitars that I've owned or built before, and it sounds really nice, and we're proud of it. So let us know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for joining me for another video. As always, remember to subscribe and like, and help us end child slavery by building guitars.